Hey folks, welcome to the most amazing, overhyped Cnet out of the box ever. Guess what's coming out of the box? Yeah, the iPhone. First we had to get it out of the store. That was a whole other story. Now let's get it out of its typically beautifully designed carton. So here it is. Not terribly large, about the size of the iPhone plus what, 3 or 4 in height. So I'm expecting there's some pretty cool accessories in there because that's a lot of room for a slim, small iPhone. Let's see how the box works now. It's very attractive, as you can see. We've got the beautiful artwork on the front that shows the iPhone, I assume, in real size. Got some heft to it. And the iPhone's pretty light, so, what's inside the box? You can see it's pretty much just black around it, classic, kind of dressed like Steve Jobs, you know, got a little black top on. Now let's open it up. I noticed it's not a slipcase box, which Apple seems to like to do, like everything they make is a Herman Wouk novel. Instead, it's a lift-off lid. Nicely sealed, so precise it kind of sucks air when you lift it up. And there it is. There's the iPhone, folks. Looking very understated without its display turned on. It's got one of these little plastic slobber shields on the top there so you don't scratch it before you scratch it. Let's lift it out, see how it goes now. This will give me my first indication of what the weight and the heft and the feel is like, and that's one of the key things I want to get a read on here. Yeah, it's pretty nice, I got to tell you. So as I look around it, it's got this clear plastic shield all the way around like it's some piece of Tiffany jewelry. Costs more than some pieces of Tiffany jewelry, I should point out. All right, the dimensions are about what I thought it would be. Let's move on to what else is in the package, because there is our iPhone nicely protected. Now under that is what looks to be a disposable piece of plastic carriage, but that's a nice disposable. Pretty thick plastic. They're going to town here. Designed by Apple in California, let's not forget that. It's right there on the lift-out tray. Just to remind you, this isn't some kind of interloper from some other part of the world. Opening that up, that jacket, look at this. Fingertips. Now this is our first indication that Apple's going to train us how to use the actual display. And of course, in our first look with Kent German and Donald Bell, we're going to get a good read on that. Okay, I'll put that aside. Here's another one, the product and information guide with the iPhone logo on it. That's our basic overall outline, I'm going to assume. And of course, it wouldn't be an Apple product if they didn't even give us some window clings to stick on everything, like we still live in a dorm room or something. So, there's 2 in this product. That's more than you usually get. And what's this? Some piece of nasty chamois pleather that has iPhone embossed on it. I guess that's our polishing rag, so we can put that aside because I guarantee you're going to need that. It's pretty shiny. Now, the hefty stuff inside. Okay, here's an Apple wall to USB power adapter, so into the wall and giving you a typical 5 volts, I assume, coming out of there to be able to charge this thing independent of having a computer nearby. That's a pretty common Apple piece. More Apple toys. Here's our dock. You know, very much iPod dockish, nothing too unusual there. The connector on the back. We have line out to get into a stereo or amplified speaker. Again, that nice Apple heft. It's not going to tip over. Down here is what looks to be a standard iPod cable. Yeah, nothing too unusual. USB on one end, iPod connector on the other. Unless looks deceive me, we've seen these before. And our last little trick-or-treat freebie here from Steve Jobs, of course, the white earbuds. Now you've seen these on iPods, nothing unusual here in either color or I assume in fidelity. We think these are okay, but we usually replace them on our iPods here at Cnet. So use these as you will. So what you've got here, folks, is a compact box with a lot of heft, largely because you've got these nice weighted iPod-like accessories. Those are going to be familiar to you. And then, of course, the deliciously unfamiliar, brand new iPhone coming out of the box as well. Thanks for joining us for this brand new, out-of-the-box experience with the Apple iPhone.
For more video like this, go to cnet.com and click on Cnet TV.